Welcome back and Merry Christmas to those that celebrate. Happy holidays to those that don't. I'm here with Luke for a Thursday preview of our Christmas games. And let me tell you, I think the NFL had the season mapped out a lot differently when they planned these games. They were expecting Broncos Chiefs to be a movie fighting for a playoff spot. They were expecting Lions and Vikings to be like last year. And they were expecting the Commanders to not have fallen apart at the wheels and the Cowboys to still be relevant. So instead, we have 3 games that virtually do not matter. So that's fire. But we are going to go over all of them today. Luke, how you feeling? I feel like we did well last week. How you feeling, and how do you feel about these games coming up?
First touchdown scores for Thursday Night Football, we should have just changed it to any time because we've been sniping some long odds on some dudes. Like Ferguson got in the end zone, like you said he would.
100%. We got the second chance, which is nice. If you're on BetMGM, use code BETS if you're on BetMGM. $1,500 back if you deposit the first time. But you also get the second chance opportunities on bets. I said this on Sunday, but if you didn't see Sunday's video. So when we bet Terrence Ferguson first touchdown, and it's a second chance opportunity on MGM, which it is for every first touchdown, he scored second in that game, so I still got my money back. Which is nice to have. But yeah, no, you're completely right. Anytime touchdowns, we're sniping right now.
Yeah, we're cooking. I feel a little bittersweet about this NFL season because, obviously I'm a Chiefs fan and I've been spoiled with great postseason football for the longest time. But this postseason actually is going to be a movie watching from the sideline. A cool storyline is going to come out of this postseason, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, no, I agree. Bryce Young, when he wins his first Super Bowl, it is going to be a feature film. But let's not waste any more time. Hop straight into it. We have the Cowboys and the Commanders for our first game up. The 1 o'clock game Eastern time. It's a spread of 7, totals 50.5. So again, they're not expecting much defense in this ball game. I do have a play for this game for a player prop, and it's going to be Deebo Samuel to go under on his receiving yards. If you had to guess how much air yards Deebo Samuel makes up of this offense, what would you guess?
Not a lot. He's catching a lot of screens. So
4%. Makes up 4%. All he does has been screens. I get maybe if you want to take his receptions, but his receptions, he's projected to go under at -150 on 4.5. So 4 for 40 for a guy that's going to be 2 of those catches are going to be balls at the line of scrimmage. I don't really care about the defensive numbers for Dallas. I just don't really see it being possible unless he has a haymaker of a day, which just has not happened in this Commanders offense. So I'm going to take Deebo pretty comfortably under 41.5 receiving yards.
Yeah, I actually had a correlation play to that. It kind of correlates well. I have Terry McLaurin over receiving yards. So Dallas is a very bad pass defense, but I still like the Deebo play. The fact that these two are only 6 yards apart is kind of criminal. Terry McLaurin, when he's healthy, is a phenomenal receiver. And Dallas is allowing the most receiving yards to opposing wide receivers. So I like Terry to go over here.
Yeah, no, I like Terry too. Again, it's a big catches down the stretch. I think they're going to try to go long. Dallas runs a ton of one high right now just because of their depth has been so weak. So you could see some one-on-one shots with Terry on the sideline. I definitely like Terry to go over. I think he's going to kind of be the one this week, truly be the one. And I think you could see a pretty big day out of him, especially against, like you said, such a bad passing defense in the Commanders. In the Cowboys, excuse me. So I think those are 2 good plays. I wanted to take something Pickens and CD, but there's zero value, dude. It's actually insane. I was like, maybe Javonte then. Even that has zero value. I'm like, I can't find a lick of a thing.
Yeah, it's
anything I really want.
Lattimore out and the Commanders are rocking backup corners. Of course, they're not going to be able to guard CD and Pickens, but both of their lines are at 80s, in the 80s or 70s.
Yeah, they're
it's
80s
just you can't do much.
It's you want to do something even further, touchdowns, it's -140. It's what are we doing?
Yeah.
So, yeah, nothing there. But I am going to take this spread. I'm going to take Cowboys -7. I think they get it done versus the Commanders. I get the Commanders have been kind of scrappy recently, but they just fall apart at the end of games. They keep it close for the first 2 quarters, and then they fall apart. It's kind of the same thing every single time, just because they truly are so injured. They have no depth. So they have their D linemen out there the entire game. They have the same linebackers out there the entire game. They're not rotating guys. These guys are getting gassed because this defense can't stop shit. And when you don't have depth, you're going to continue to not stop shit. So I think the Commanders are kind of in a really tough spot here. So I'm going to take the Cowboys to win by a touchdown.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Yeah, so we're both on the same play there. That's really all I have for the first game. I am going to go through for you guys and do touchdown scores at the end of this. So we'll go through and we'll pick a touchdown score for each game for each of us. So that'll be good if you guys are wanting touchdown parlays for your Christmas. If not, also, I know this is a betting show for mostly NFL, but like the NBA slate is gas. If you guys want to bet on something on Christmas and you're like, this NFL slate's not doing it for me, the NBA slate we have is loaded. We have Brunson versus Donovan Mitchell. We have Wemby versus Shea, which is, in my opinion, a literal feature film. We have Steph versus Cooper Flag. Both of them have been balling recently. KD versus Braun/Luka. We have Ant and Jokic to finish it out. It's going to be a great overall sports day, despite these even being bad games. So there is some things to look forward to. But we will move on to the next game. 4:30 game, we have Lions-Vikings. This one's a little bit better. Both teams, technically the Lions still have playoff chances. So that's what we're going into here. They have a 7% chance, according to all the odds. 7% chance to make the playoffs still. Not high, not likely, but they have to win out. So say they win out, then they're in the hunt. Well, meanwhile, the Vikings are starting Max Brosmer, excuse me. Why this game is a 7-point spread, could not tell me. I would not know. I would think the Lions win by a bajillion. Maybe we'll alt spread this, but I'm taking Lions minus 7.5 is my play. And that's the hard part about these games is like with these bad quarterbacks, I don't know if I really want to take player props because I don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Like I got it at 6 earlier today before JJ McCarthy got officially ruled out, which is like 6 is free for a team that a Dan Campbell team that still has a hope at a playoffs against Max Brosmer is like actually criminal to get that at 6. And I was honestly gonna mention like I know like laddering spreads is a terrible idea, but like low key like kind of want to ladder this to like 10 because like
like I don't disagree.
Yeah, so I love the Lions here. Even at 7.5, I would still tail it for an official play at a full unit.
Yeah, no, like I just don't believe in Max Brosmer. Maybe he can prove something of us wrong, but I just don't see it happening. So I'm gonna move on from that game. Then we're gonna have the final game, which is your Chiefs and the Broncos. I'm gonna again take the Broncos minus 13. Like, what are we doing? I can't even name the Chiefs quarterback. Like, I can't pronounce his last name. Can you?
No, like, and I'm a big Chiefs
fan. You're a
Chiefs
Chiefs fan.
Like, yeah. No, like
it's like a Loticon or some bullshit.
No, like we
Decepticon ass.
We got beat by 2 scores by the Titans last week. So like I don't hate that at all. The Broncos are probably gonna wash us. This opened at 5.5. Actually, 4.5 is what I'm seeing now, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it's because it opened so early because it's Christmas.
Yeah,
so they probably opened pre-Mahomes.
Yeah, it opened before last week. Injured. So
yeah. So that makes perfect sense. But they have Chris Aloticon, or however you pronounce his name. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. At 147 passing yards. That's the lowest I think I've seen all season. That's lower than Phillip Rivers against the Seahawks last week. He was at least at 151.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this, like.
Listen, bro.
I got to look up this guy. Like,
it'll all be worth it when Jeremiah Love comes to Kansas City. That's all I'm about to say.
He ain't going to Kansas City, big man. He ain't going to Kansas City.
Yeah.
This is nuts, dude.
Yeah, this is one of the saddest, like, this is like the Dwayne Bowe, like, Matt Castle, like, bad Chiefs days that I remember that we were just terrible. I like the 13.5. I'm a huge Chiefs fan. Can't say I'll watch this game unless I'm having some drinks with my uncle or whatever. But like, I don't feel great about the Chiefs at this state of the year.
He's got drafted in 2022 and he's already 28. That's insane, dude. That means he got drafted at 25. Yeah. And he went to South Dakota State. I don't even know what the hell he did there. I'm looking now.
And if you look at if you look at our entry report, it's like all the players like, and then all the rest are like backups. So maybe overs.
Yeah, maybe
overs for the Broncos would have some value here.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take anything, I don't even know if I would take passing over Zogs. I don't know if they're going to need to pass.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. Maybe
like
take RJ Harvey over attempts.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Jaleel McLaughlin,
when it comes out, it's not out yet. But like, yeah, I would take a Jaleel McLaughlin line or some of the backups I would try to take because it's going to be disgusting.
Yeah.
Maybe Vegas is like, yeah, let's make it close and interesting. But the total's 36.5. And I'm assuming they're just expecting the Broncos to score 36. I can't imagine they're expecting the Chiefs. I think the like final score of this game is gonna be like 30-6.
Well, if you do some simple math, like 14-point spread, that means it's around 24 team total for the Broncos, around 12 for the Chiefs. So they're not expecting much here.
No. So I also am gonna take the Broncos minus 13, but I am gonna take touchdown scores in this ball game. I made a little touchdown parlay. So let's go over those. Let's see what Gut has had cooking up. So for the Christmas Day touchdown parlay, it's gonna be plus 30. It's gonna be 37-1 odds, and we're gonna start with George Pickens. I mean, if I'm gonna find a guy that's gonna get in the end zone, it's gonna be Pickens. A game of 50.5. I feel good about it. I think Pickens is gonna find his way into the end zone. Minus 105 is also the odds. So got to feel good about that. In the same game, we're going to parlay those two, obviously, with Chris Rodriguez, who I think is, I mean, he's been getting all the goal line work pretty much.
Good ball player.
Gets every few drives, but, like, we're going to take a running back there. So for the first game, those are the two I like. Would you go a different direction?
I love Chris Rodriguez. I think he's actually such a good running back, and I hope he gets more carries next year. And Pickens is the guy to take for Dallas, so I like that.
Yeah, so I think I'm going both there. I was tempted to take like a Jake Ferg or something, but I'm going to go with George Pickens and ride or die with that. The next game, I mean, the Max Brosmer show. I have two Lions. I have Amon-Ra St. Breezy to score, who I feel like on every holiday always finds his way in. It's like a guarantee on a holiday prime game. Only the line's on, he's going to find his way into the end zone. And then I also have the other guy who every single primetime / holiday game is on. He finds his way in the end zone, David Montgomery. These are the two guys that I trust the most on holiday games. I'm going to continue to ride back with them. I rode with them on Thanksgiving. Everything cashed out. I'm taking David Montgomery again as well. Plus 140. Great value for a guy that's probably going to see at least 3 goal line attempts. If he sees 3 against a Vikings defense, I feel pretty good about him getting in.
I like those as well. I can't complain. I think Dave Montgomery will actually be a good value at this point of the year because he's not getting a ton of work.
I mean, I also am just like, would you trust anyone on this Vikings team to score? Are we going to get, and this is the actual question, are we going to get a year where JJ, as Justin Jefferson, does not reach 1,000 yards?
Yeah, dude, it's like, I don't know why. Like, he's open on all of his routes. It's just like McCarthy will throw the ball 100 miles an hour, or it's like he'll just miss them. Like, it's just this weird like disconnection that I hope they click eventually, because that's actually terrible if Jefferson can't be getting that.
Because he has, as of right now, 917 receiving yards.
Yeah.
So he needs 83 more yards in 2 games, and you're probably like, God, that's nothing for Justin Jefferson. Let me tell you something. He's had 1 game in his past 6 games, and technically 2 of his last 3. Oh my God, this is horrible.
Yeah,
2 of his last 9 games, he has eclipsed 50 yards.
Yeah. The one thing I will say,
so put that in perspective.
On Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys, like they interviewed Kevin O'Connell and he said he's getting 1,000 yards this year. So maybe a sharp week 18 over. Because I can see them making that an emphasis.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the other thing is, like, he scored 2 touchdowns this entire season.
Yeah.
That's bad, insane,
so
dude.
Bad.
Like, it's actually nuts. Scored 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's tough. But I'm not going to take him this week, but I wouldn't trust anybody else. If you're going to take a Viking, you might as well take JJ. Anyway. Next game up, my last pick is going to be, like I said earlier, RJ Harvey to find the end zone. Again, I think the running backs are going to be the ones to feast here. I don't think Bo has this magical day. Like, he doesn't need to. So I don't think they're going to really overuse him. I could see the starters literally being out of this game by the 3rd quarter. But in that, I definitely think RJ gets in. An easy rush. Kansas City's absolutely beat up on the defensive line, and their linebackers are also cooked. This entire team's pretty much cooked. I think he's going to go over and hit a touchdown. So all 5 of those equals 37-1. And we're going to take that $10 turns into $384.38. Again, use code BETS on BetMGM. And if you want to tail me on this, use code BDGE on Pickett. It's absolutely free. You can tail me. You can find all my picks. You can track all your picks. and we will have a great day over on Pickett. It's absolutely free. Link is down below. Do you have anything else you want to add to this Christmas episode, Luke?
If you take a touchdown score on the Chiefs, make it Travis Kelce because they're going to try to get him one before he retires.
You think so? Do you think he's officially retiring?
Either that or he's going to announce it right after the year that he's retiring next year, and they'll do like a Mahomes-Kelce farewell tour, you know?
I feel like that doesn't happen as much in the NFL as it does like the NBA.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
but I could see him doing it.
He makes enough money off of his non-football things to retire, so I think I wouldn't be surprised at all if he does at the end of this year.
Yeah, especially with marrying, one of the richest humans alive. Yeah. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
But all right, that's all we got for this Christmas slate. Let us know down below what you guys are taking, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.